It's time for a recap for Big Brother 28, episode 13, and who will slay their way to the top for the HOH selection week. This was another good one. Everyone is still trying to recover from the last episode. And on this one, we're just going to jump to everybody. Well, everybody was actually plotting and talking and trying to have a place on the next coming up of HOH. The person that got the HOH, I just never paid attention to them. So this was pretty good. Even though my other Big Brother YouTube people that give you the live feeds just simply put the whole story out there early, because I don't do the live feeds, and usually they don't do that, but you'll see the ones with the big blue screen. They just put it out there and tell you right off the bat. You don't even have to watch their videos to tell what was going on. They just tell you right off who won. Well, it did not diminish the fun that was had. Everybody is being paranoid, suspicious, and it looks like on this that I have here that people were being kind of snarky on this episode, and it was everybody from Barrett and Drew to Melody, Mallory, who were mad. Melody and Mallory were mad about something, and Lala and Taylor being a little upset during the whole thing. So what happened was that it was on the game, which was really good. I've seen this game before. It's the 6-room game where you have to remember everything that's in it and then try to win it that way by hiding in the room that they name things that are in the room. Well, this went pretty good because it really boiled everything down. The person that won, and I can tell you that because you've already seen the blue crew who tells you everything on the on the thumbnail. But this was excellent, and I'm glad I watched it. And it was one where the person that I didn't pay any attention to won, and that's what makes Big Brother is good, because who would ever think that Haley would win? And she did, and she did it real good. But what I was showing after that was that there's just a little tension with some of the women in there with each other. After the win of Haley on the, what do they call that? The game, they had to check 6 rooms, and it was from the year 1888. It was it was for September 28th, 1888. So everything had like a look of that time period, and they went into rooms that looked like ancient rooms, not ancient rooms, but rooms from the distant past, from the 1800s, 1888, and all of the ones that I thought would win didn't. Dee, Devin, and I even thought Mallory would win because she's just been so good at competitions, but this wasn't exactly the kind of competition that Mallory would excel in. So she didn't get that way get that prize. But they're kind of messing up. The new people are. How can I explain that? Is that they are fighting with each other while Angela, who was quiet during this whole episode, so unlike her, and Dee, who was comfortable with knowing that Devin had a secret power, and then, they were in the catbird seat because when Haley won, she was part of their group, the Tool Shed. And well, the Tool Shed, I can't tell you how many members are in it, but it's like about 6. And so they were feeling pretty good that they wouldn't be put into this. But the ones that were really mad at Haley for winning was Taylor, Lala, Mallory. Who else was upset? They were just mean. They were snarky. Melody and Mallory were mad. Lala and Taylor were snarky to Haley. I mean, this is after Haley won. You think you'd be kind of, cuddling up to Haley to get on her good side. They didn't even try. And I think that Taylor is a good player, but she can't seem to control her emotions. She just flat out said snarky things to Haley after she won. And Lala and her talked about her a lot. And I don't know what Haley has done to these women, but they just don't like her. And Haley is aware that they don't like her. So before we get to who she put up for the people to be nominated for eviction, they had a vote, our vote. And one of the ones that I chose, I'm pretty good at this voting thing. I voted to have Dee be up there. I really wanted one of the new people, Taylor, to get up there. And the last time on Big Brother, they did mention that Jason was in the top 3. So I didn't vote for Jason because he was already too erratic at that time. So I didn't have any compassion for him because he didn't have any compassion for anybody else. But as far as spectacular craziness, he had a lot of fans that liked that. And so they voted for him. But this time, since Angela has been in the voting booth, and so has Devin, and the third one I liked was Dee. So she got a chance to. Recording will be stopped and saved when you answer this call. No, it won't. Spam call. All right. I don't know if this recording is going to stop. It just drops in on my screen. So what happened was Dee got into the little room there, and I was thinking she's probably going to get a punishment, but she got a power out of it. And I can't remember what the power was, but she won that power. And she's got a certain amount of time to use it, and she can use it at a certain time. And so this means her and Devin have a power. Now, Devin told her, and she specifically said she's not going to tell Devin because, it's the $5,000, because she can bribe someone. It's a bribe power. BRIBE, bribe. So, I thought that was great. So here she is with a power. Devin's got a power. She's not telling Devin about her power. Dee's smart. She's just not going to reveal everything. Devin shouldn't have told her about his power, but he did. And I don't know how he's going to feel when he finds out she has a power and she didn't tell him. So that's going to be interesting. And so when it comes down to the nomination, well, it was pretty spicy. Melody was put up for eviction, and she should have been. Why? Because Melody was not playing the game the way it should be. Lies are part of the game. She had her one-on-one with Haley, and she flat out, Haley asked, I heard that you were talking about me. And Melody just comes right out and says, yes, I was. And no really apology or anything. Just she could have spiced that up, like I was just trying to play the game, or really just lied and said I didn't really say that. I'd make up something, you know. That's what they usually do in this. She didn't try to make up anything. Her spite was real. Next, they put up Taylor. Taylor, poor thing, she just insulted Haley right after she won. She was saying some snarky stuff to her. And then Drew, Haley knows that Drew is playing both sides of the house, and she asked him questions about it, and he couldn't really answer it. But she really knew on this one, she knew that Drew was playing both sides of the house because she knew it from Angela, Devin, and Dee. So she put up Melody, Taylor, and Drew. And so I would say that that was a good selection. I'm all for Melody, Taylor, or Drew to be up there. I don't want Taylor to go because I think she's a smart player, but she has to control her emotions. So I'm hoping she stays. Melody, I don't know that much about Melody, but every time I look at her, she seems like she's a little bit of the Wicked Witch of the West type of thing. You know, she's just kind of a little bit devious because when she talks about Haley, she has a little spite. And it's no different from the spite that Taylor showed either. So, you know, those two right there are probably, one of them is probably going to go. As far as Drew goes, Drew might slip through, but Drew is on the radar of everybody. So Drew could probably go too. So this is the possibility for all three of them is high. So they're going to have to depend on those last two vetoes to get themselves through. Well, this was a good episode. I just wanted to make a quick video and say this is what happened. And I will be back to give you more information. Don't pay attention to those live feed people giving you the total answer before it happens. Especially with the blue screens. Those people are just mean. Just like Melody, just mean and nasty. Putting up the picture of the head of household and telling you what it is before you even view their video. I thought that was kind of bad. Look at me talking like Melody. Snarky. All right, as Julie says, love one another. And remember to subscribe and like. Okay, folks, this was fun. We'll see you on the next fun round, okay? Thank you.